What's up, you guys? Thanks for being me again today for another breakdown for the Houston Rockets. Today we took on the Warriors, the rivalry game, between the Rockets and Warriors. Obviously, the game was much watered down compared to what we've been used to over the years, man. Warriors, everybody's hurt right now. Obviously, we know Clay and Steph are down, but Draymond and D'Angelo Russell aren't playing either. I don't know if they just want to take some time off. This is just a full-on tank job because I only knew about one or two players on the Warriors tonight, so it wasn't really the matchup we're used to having. So before we break the game down, make sure you guys like and subscribe to this video if you're new. I'll have a breakdown for each and every Rockets game this season. This is now, game 7 or 8 of the year. I'll have 82 of these out. We try to remain on top of the West and figure out how this season's going to play out, so hit that subscribe button now for me. Now, I was nervous about this game coming in because sometimes when you hear about all these stars sitting down, that means your team's not going to be taking it serious too. And, I think I saw from Russ, I got to talk about Russ's first half. I thought that it was ugly. I feel like early he felt like his man couldn't guard him, and he took some of his mid-range post-up shots that we don't like. And then really throughout that first half, he probably took 4 or 5 mid-range jumpers, and 3 or 4 of them were not good. So he got a little shot happy there again. But fortunately for the Rockets, though, that second half he did turn around. He started attacking the basket, started kicking out to the shooters, and the offense started humming again. I really want you guys to watch some things, in that second unit offense. When Russ is in the game without Harden. He does it, the other games he did a good job of getting Gordon involved. Gordon was coming off of pin down elevator actions on the screens. Sometimes River would have the ball. But when Russ comes down and he just instantly goes to the post, or when he comes down and just instantly shoots a mid-range jumper, that's the stuff that needs to just be gone forever. And he's done a good job of that for the most part this season. But for every reason this game, he was going for it. But hey, he did hit a few mid-range jumpers tonight. Maybe he did find the rhythm. And I want you guys to watch the three-pointer he shot too. I thought it was a good in-rhythm three-pointer. I've been waiting. A lot of the threes he's gotten this year, I feel like he's been rushing it and shooting it so hard and quick as if he wasn't open. Like the three he takes in this game, watch, he takes his time, sets his feet, knocks it down. He can make those shots. He just has to, again, just stay under control. But hey, none of these problems have carried over to Harden, because Harden seems to have found his game lately. He's been stroking and back in his rhythm, and really, that's really what's most important. Making sure Harden is one of the best players in the game, no matter what. That's the number one thing for this team. Russ has really done a good job of doing what he needs to do, except for these moments where he's gotten shot happy. And really, this first half of this game was the only time he's had that. But Harden, 34 points, 13 assists, another brilliant game from him. Loving what I'm seeing from him. A lot of people have said they think he might average even more points than he did last year. Tell me what y'all think about that. I know over the preseason he was averaging like 40. Last year he averaged 36. Right now he's averaging 36. So I could see him averaging more, but I would have never thought that with Russ coming over that he could somehow average just as many points as he did last year. But if Russ is not taking as many shots, Russ is averaging in the low 20s right now, and that seems to be a comfortable range for him. Maybe Harden can still average his 36 plus points a game. That's just incredible. Today, the Rockets are going to move on to 5-3. That's good news for us. Next game is against Chicago, which should be another win, hopefully. We can just get some things rolling, start getting momentum to get in our favor. Eric Gordon should be back, hopefully, and hopefully he comes back knocking down shots for us. But I do want to talk about some of the things I've been hearing, guys. Over some of the struggles, we're still seeing the same stuff with just effort and guys just being on the same page. I'm hearing stuff about Mike D'Antoni. I don't know when it'll be or if it'll be, but I'm hearing things. I'm also hearing things about trades. So I'm confident that this team is going to make a shift in a different direction, whether it's coach or trade. And honestly, as far as trades, I think pretty much anybody's on the table other than Russ, Harden, and I think Eric Gordon can't be traded for a while because he just signed a contract. But if you look at the fact that we're not closing with Capela, and I love Capela, I think Capela is a part of the solution for this team in terms of their issues, defensively, and I think he fits around the stars well. But we haven't been closing with him. If we're not going to close game with them because we feel like our best lineups are just with the floor space, that's fine. But he's paid a lot of money and he's not closing games. So Maybe that's something we can move off on and find someone that's going to close games. It might be more beneficial. So I'm speaking to what the team may be thinking, not necessarily what I want, but just kind of want to throw that out there to you guys. What do you think about Mike D'Antoni? Is he going to last this year? What do you think about his time in Houston? And if we do make a trade, who do you think we should trade? What should we be looking for? Y'all let me know in the comments. Obviously I'm looking for a perimeter player that can defend and knock down shots. I mean, those guys that can really do that well, they're hard to find. And Rockets 2 years ago, y'all had a great one in Ariza. You guys had him for a few years, but he was a great one. And obviously his time has passed. We don't need him now. But that's kind of the mold of the player I'm looking for. Thank you guys for watching this video. I have another video for the next Rockets game, of course. Make sure you guys like this one for me and subscribe. Hopefully the Rockets keep this momentum going into the next games, and we can, just stay on top of the West. So thanks for watching. All right.